Hello. I've just got home and I switched on the computer, and there is Nadine Dorries. I think I'm going to describe her in future as my nemesis. Should I dignify her in that way? What a ridiculous woman. So she's got onto Twitter and she's put up a photograph of a pork pie. I don't know whether this is a symbol of her intelligence or something. I really don't know what it's supposed to be. Anyway, what she says is, there's only one, there's only one use for a pork pie. I find this extraordinary. She's accused of, with this pork pie photograph, she's accused of undermining the Prime Minister and by stirring up more backbench irritation, because the group of backbenchers who were who fashioned a lot of the a lot of the investigation, a lot of the brouhaha about the parties in Number 10, did so because they were eating, or did so while they were eating pork pies. So it was called a pork pie club or something. Pork pies are only good for one thing. I'm wondering if Nadine Dorries intends a sort of innuendo, a sort of sexual innuendo with this. Being clever is clearly not something that comes naturally to the lady. Wit eludes her, I think, or at least her rhyming facility gives way when it comes to the pork pie. I mean, I don't think this is wit. It has lit a match. It has lit a match on the whole situation. Bay and I are fully of one agreement that Nadine Dorries really needs to, as some MPs have said, log out of Twitter and never log back in again. Do you know, the other day she posted the most extraordinary photograph of David Cameron, and she said that she thought he looked like an illegal ticket tout. I don't understand why she's posting these things. Does she simply want to curry disfavour? Does she simply want to stir things up? Is she possibly out to grab as many headlines as she possibly can with what little is left of her career? I'm inclined to think that is the case. But at the same time, let us be in no doubt at all about it. She owes me a letter and a meeting, and indeed her predecessor does. I find it extraordinary that I wrote to her just before I went in for surgery, and I said that I'd make myself available, assuming I survived surgery, as soon as I came out of hospital, and she has the discourtesy not to reply. I find this astonishing. More than that, I contacted my own MP, a fellow called Mark Pawsey, who had I think he had the first question in Prime Minister's Question Times about a week ago, and he was going to nudge her, and still nothing. So either his nudges are useless, or Nadine Dorries is simply despises everybody. I would like to think that it's Nadine Dorries' attitude rather than Mark Pawsey's attitude, but frankly, at this particular moment, what care I? As Bay would say. Yeah, I know. I'm going to pay attention to you now. You are not Nadine Dorries. Nadine Dorries is not me. Yes, we will pay attention to each other. There we are. I'm so sorry about that. Look, we will have to talk again after I've said a proper hello to the cat. Because otherwise, we're not going to get anything done, are we? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. This is a private moment. Nadine Dorries has nothing to do with it.